Hello, strangelings. Welcome back to the parlor for this week's reading. Oh, man, I forgot my small lighter. Hold on, guys. Of course, haven't lit my candles yet. Let me get up to do this. Hold on. Oh, I swear, the thing is so intense. Obviously, I moved some stuff around. My TARDIS is still up here, but my hand's now down here, guys. We had some upgrades on the hardware for the computers, so I had to move things around and decided it would be better to put the incense underneath the or below the computer and not on top of. Oh Lord. This one is not wanting to light at the moment. This is a Nag Champa. For all those who are interested in what I'm smelling. And it doesn't really want to light today, which is super cool. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there, I promise. And here's a sage. All right. Hopefully that'll be enough. I had a little peg in my backflow fountain that I had made with a pin. Oh Lord, come on. Things just don't want to go the right way today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyhow. Alright, guys. Welcome again to my parlor. Got my sage, got my Nag Champa going. That's my sense for the day. And of course, you guys know I start this by doing the loud part, so give me a minute. My poor ears. Okay. Now let's see what beads we get here. We'll call that number one. Hopefully that landed on the same side. Ooh. That felt like more than one. Oh God, yes. Okay, I've got enough here already. Alright, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to tap the mic. For the first time in a while, we've gotten just 3. But we also have 3 faux diamonds. We have the word forever. We have a square N and a round Y. Now remember, guys, these beads will be identifiable for who they're for. Hopefully. It'll click somehow. Hopefully. As you guys can see, of course, I did a little different with the beginning today. As you guys see, I made sure to turn my bags around. Or inside out on themselves, so you guys know that I'm not like hiding any cards in there. It's always hard to tell with other readers when they have their cards and they pull them out, there's so much secretive stuff that so many other readers tend to do. That as soon as I got the bags for these, guys, I had lost the Queen of Hearts from this specific, from this specific deck. I lost the Queen of Hearts once already. So, I got the bags, and I've been putting them in the bags lately when I'm not using them. So that I don't lose cards, because it can get windy here, and if I have my window open, and my cards just sitting on my desk, you know. Smells nice in here today. Oh my word. I do love my incense, guys. What can I say? Alright, got these pre-shuffled a little bit. Of course, you guys know I'm probably going to shuffle them 2 or 3 more times once it comes up. But as it sits, I like to make sure my cards are really well shuffled, guys. What can I say? Okay. Sometimes they fall. Okay. I've had a busy day so far. You guys don't know it yet. I'm actually doing this card video hours after I normally do. But with the hardware upgrades we did to our computer, or did to the computer for all this stuff, hopefully it'll take a hell of a lot less time rendering anyway, so. Ugh. And one more time, and then we'll cut them. Start reading. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, interesting. Well, I wonder what this is going to lead to. Okay. So, whoever this reading is for, assuming that it has gotten to you, you started what this particular inquiry is about. Sorry, I've got, feels like the tiniest of tiny splinters in my finger here. I'll have to take care of it later. Anyway, you were, at the beginning of this, in a balancing act. You were trying to figure out how everything goes together in your world. And that balancing act is something that brought you justice. Justice meant the end of... This seems like it's not necessarily... It's the end of a skirmish, but it doesn't necessarily feel like war. This could have been just like an argument or issue in the dynamics of a relationship too. So you've come to the end of a scrimmage after receiving justice because of your balancing act. And you are at the end of the skirmish. You are picking up the remains of the battlefield now. This is where you are at currently. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. At the moment, it feels like you are at the end of the skirmish. You are picking up the battlefield. However, you are still having a rough go of it when it comes to stresses, when it comes to not quite having what you need. You're still having a little bit of a go of it. Or you're still going to be having a little bit of a go of it. You are going to be brought through this to the Wheel of Fortune. And all decisions being made the way that serve you best, it looks like you are going to have... This doesn't necessarily feel like love. This just feels like a nostalgia. You're going to be brought back to this position where you are more like you were as a child, more innocent, more like you are feeling like you were being taken care of, even without a partner kind of vibes going on here. However, it does still put you in this contemplative state. This, where am I and what do I do next kind of a frame of mind. All goes right. So there's that. Another 3 because I like the number 3. Well, that one's kind of weird. Clumpy. Okay. So, let me make sure that this is clarified. That right there. Okay. First by the stork. Put all these back, then by the book. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm not reading that card as love, but that clarification, it might still be a person, whether it's a love or not. Okay, y'all know the rules. Take that first one right there. That's it. Okay, so distance from the person, degree of distance, and this one near 6, 29 or 30. Okay, cool. So first we have the stork, which denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later, in accordance to the distance which it lies from the person. So, relatively soon. It seems like this Wheel of Fortune might actually be a change of venue, a change of place. The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in a degree governed by distance. Okay. Interesting. The cat indicates flattery. And then the rest of it is denoted by what cards it's near, which it's not near any of those cards. So yeah, it looks like, yeah. It looks like here in this, you will have a change of venue. Perhaps you're going to be having material strife for a little while. past this moment in time where you are picking up the battlefield and assessing what you have, which is pretty much what this card tends to mean for me. And I know you guys probably hear many a reader who will tell you certain cards mean certain things, but that's not true. It never was. I even have a friend who thought I could do some shorts on what particular cards mean, but you can't, because that's not a thing. A lot of readers will say that they mean certain things. It's not true. And it's especially funny because the things I was taught that the cards actually do mean don't tend to jive with what the readers say they mean. So anyhow, so yeah, it looks like you're at the stage where the skirmish is over. You're picking up the battlefield. You're gathering the resources that's there, but you're still having strife, stress. You're still having some issues that you're still working through, which is fine. It takes a while to work through a bunch of stuff. It's understandable. But it seems like you have a Wheel of Fortune coming. That Wheel of Fortune is going to give you a new location, a new place to be, things like that. It also is going to include a mystery that is going to work out for the best for you. You're going to have some form of community or small community, which could be down to just one person, sure. I don't feel like this is romantic, but you're going to feel like there's care towards you in this situation. And there's going to be flattery, which, even though it doesn't feel romantic, flattery is going to be involved. So I do feel like there's going to be at least a person or two, a small community, if not a big one. You will hit a point where you feel like you need to step back. You need to relax. You need to really work out the mysteries of your life, essentially, is what I'm feeling. And you will have that space finally. Because we all have to work out everything that goes on in our lives. We all have to work out, especially when situations are not so great. You know, when trauma happens. Things like that. And it looks like at the end of all this, you will have that space and time available. So, hopefully, that'll all go right for you. Wow, this one was actually far less complicated than the most recent ones have been, which is kind of nice, actually, guys. I finally got to do one in under 20 minutes. Lord be, I'm telling you, sometimes the cards are very talkative, and sometimes they don't want to say what they're saying straight out. But today, it's pretty clear. You've been in a position where you weren't quite sure how to handle your life. There were things that were happening that required justice, and you ended up getting that justice. And that justice provided you with an end to the scrimmage, an end to the things that you have been dealing with. But you do have some more stuff to deal with, more, especially in the non-material world, in the mental and internal world, so to speak. But you got good coming. You just have to make sure that you make the right decisions. And I don't know what the right decisions are for you, because everybody has different things they need in their life, different things going on in their life, and different ways to proceed in their life. But it looks like it's going to be positive. So chin up. Make sure you're making the right decisions, not just for you, but for the people you say you care about. Make sure when you say you care about somebody, that you are proving that care. And I'm going to get out of here, guys. So don't forget, it doesn't matter who you are. I love you. Take care of each other. And I'll see you guys in the next video.